Go as Net steps in. John, right-handed hitter, had a big ball game last night. This one on the ground to Kennedy. Up with it, fires to first. One pitch, one out. Ball game underway. For Texas, a different looking lineup than we've seen in the past. We have not seen JT, Jared Thomas, in left field. He's in left field. And at first base, hero of last night's game, Casey Borba, inserted into the lineup, and D. Kennedy at second. That's the difference in the Texas lineup. Hartle steps in. First pitch in there for a strike. Hero last night. The junior behind the plate. Played first base last night, catching for the Jayhawks tonight. Grubbs into the windup. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Quickly, Grubbs, 3 pitches in the game, all 3 in the zone. The 0-2, downstairs. 1-2. Texas comes in, this ball on the ground to Kennedy again, right side. Fires to first. Well, Zeke, where's the first place I'm going to go find you? I know you're out there somewhere. Where are you now?
Well, we talked about it all year, Zonk. I'm right here in the Yeti yard. I got a front row seat, a perfect spot.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I got everyone around. You say hi.
Having fun?
Yeah, everybody's gonna say hey in the Yeti yard. Hoping for a big fly out here.
Well, you hope it's a big fly for
the home team.
There you go. I see, because you're setting in a home team crowd out there. No question. Grubbs has been outstanding so far, Zeke. He's just filling up the zone.
Yeah, that's what he does normally. He gets ahead and uses that sinker slider. He's pitched really well his last 5 or 6 starts. He's only allowing like 1 or less walks and 8 of 9, I think. So getting the ball over the plate.
Hawaii native steps back in. Good player. Played second as a freshman, third baseman this year. Rips this ball on the ground to Powell. Should be a quick inning. It is. 1, 2, 3. Go the Jayhawks in the top of the first.
7 wins are second most in the country in the Power 5 schools. He gives you a lot of innings, throws a lot of strikes, and he's a pitch to contact guy as well. He's going to get the ball over the plate and let his defense work with him.
You know, Zeke, they have the guy on a Friday and Saturday that have given them a lot of innings. And, boy, that really helps your bullpen when you get into Sunday.
That's a good little shot from where we are. Out here in the Yeti yard.
It's not much wind blowing, so you're going to have to hit it pretty good to get to you.
Well, I wish there was a little wind.
I bet you do in that sun. First pitch swinging, laces this ball into the concourse for strike 1. Absolutely 79 degrees, no breeze, and very little clouds, if any, in the sky. Foul back, and Thomas falls behind 0-2. Sophomore, draft eligible left fielder tonight. Step back in. The 0-2. That hitting. That elbow pad, boy, that saves you right there. Comes in and catches the elbow pad, so the hit batter, and Texas has a leadoff base runner.
Yeah, vaguely just trying to come inside with that count and came a little too far in there and got the elbow pad. Just let it get you right on. Tried to move his arms out of the way, but able to get on base right there with the hit by pitch.
I bring Jalen Forrest to play. His double last night won the ball game. It was his 23rd multiple hit game of the year. Sophomore from San Antonio. Steps in with 74 hits on the year, 17 homers. He's driven in 49. First pitch slider in there for a strike.
He's just had an outstanding season offensively and defensively for Flores. Making really good plays at shortstop, but the hitting. I mean, he's on the mid-season Dick Hauser Award list that just came out.
Foul back. And then last night, here it is, right? I was maybe into position to be the number 2 seed. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. And it's one gone here as Powell will come to the plate. Really fooled that time, Zeke.
A good slider from Vagley. Just started on the outside half. Good break on it right there.
Now, Zeke, when you and I played in this ballpark, if you were sitting where you were sitting right now, it had a nice cone on it. Can you see home plate from where you're sitting?
I can't. No, it still has a small crown, but I can see just below Peyton's knees when he's in the box.
Well, the good thing about it, then you know when the ball's down.
Oh, that's a perfect shot of it right there.
There you go. So if it's down there and you can't, it's a ball, isn't it?
I mean, from where I am, yes. There we are.
The 0-1 to Powell. Throw over. Thomas back in safely. Thomas is a threat to run. 15 of 15 on the year for JT.
I think in the celebration last night, I think the funny thing was when Jared was laying on the ground and nobody came down. He was waiting for him to come celebrate and nobody came to him.
Yeah, they were all going after the guy that struck it.
Exactly.
That pitch misses. 1-1 to Peyton. Steps in with 69 hits on the year, 9 homers. He's driven in 41. This ball hit pretty well to left with some carry, but playable. Put away for the first out of the inning. Pazuski makes that play. Last night, JT was at first, and he had taken off to steal. But he had to stop, and then comes around, and he's thinking, where is everybody?
He's going to make snow angels out there.
So 2 gone here as Ballou steps in. Sophomore from Aledo. Longhorn right fielder. Breaking ball dropped in there for strike 1. Vagley with a nice mix so far, Zeke.
He's going to mix that curveball and the slider. A lot of times it's hard to control or command both of those. One or the other. A lot of times you have the slider going to change up. But he's got the curveball and the slider.
Yeah, and he's got enough heat right there. 92 miles an hour in on his hands, and Blue couldn't get extended. So after seeing that slower pitch, that makes that fastball that much better. Blue steps back in 0-2. Throw over. Thomas back in. You know, you can give us a perspective, Greg, looking back in, is the shadow play a factor where you're looking in right now?
It is. You can see Max in the shade. Obviously, you can pick the ball up from out here. It's not that difficult to pick the ball up.
There goes Thomas. Foul tip. We'll do it again as Thomas has to go back to first.
It's comfortable out here. Once that sun's starting to go down a little bit, it'll be real comfortable out here.
So Max steps back in. Vagley set, works quickly. Slashed against the screen.
That's good velocity from Vagley. 93 to go over those 2 off-speed pitches. This is a spot where you've tried to get a couple by Max. I think at this point you try a breaking ball, one of those breaking balls in the turf.
Thomas leads from first. Long pause. There he goes. Fouled off again on a breaking ball. Remains 0-2. Zeke, I know you weren't big on pitch outs, but this a time when you think they're trying to go because it's an 0-2 count that you might
Yeah, I mean,
throw a pitch out?
if you throw one, he doesn't go. You still have 3 more pitches to go with after that.
Not running, off of the fist. Shoji Naga comes up with it, throw across the diamond in time. And that ends.
I think he said I was in college in that picture. So, yeah, that was a very young me.
I didn't know you could use a comb in your lifetime. First pitch in there for a strike.
You got some,
Well, you got some
was
good
that Dumb and Dumber hair, or beaver hair? What do you call that?
That's perfect, man. Studley. As Jake English steps in. 1-1 from Grubbs. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. These pitchers both in control right now. Grubbs got 3 ground balls, and Zeke, when he's pitching well, he gets a lot of ground ball outs.
Yeah, Max, like Charlie last night, with the good sinker, you'll swing and miss over the top of it, like you just saw English right there, or you just pound it in the turf. Got to keep it down.
1-2 downstairs. Jake English, 56 hits on the year. He's hit 13 out of the ballpark. He's been a real good player for the Jayhawks all season long. Pitch inside and a leadoff walk. Missed with that sinker.
It doesn't happen too often with Max Grubbs on the mound getting that walk. Jake English with a good at bat right there and gets that leadoff runner on.
14th walk in 65 innings of work. As Zeke was telling you. As Ashby will step in, the DH, left-handed hitter. Grubbs set. Downstairs for ball 1. A senior from Aruba. Step back in. Outside. And all of a sudden now, hitters count on a runner on in the second for the Jayhawks. The 2-0. Good pitch there. Catches the zone. Joseph Brown behind the plate. A.J. Wendell, the first base umpire. Joe Smith at second. Mike Morris, the crew chief, at third. This ball hit well into the gap in right center. Gasparino on his horse. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Nice running catch from Will Gasparino.
It really is. You get a whole different perspective out here. We're up there in the booth behind home plate. That's a perfect view right from where you are. And this ball's hit. I'm like, there's no way he's going to get to that ball. That ball's almost on the wall out there. A really good jump by Gasparino.
So 1 gone. Cranford will step in. Shortstop squares to bunt, bunts it back out in front of the plate. Grubbs bare hands, fires to first in time to get the out. English down to second base.
Guess that could go as a sacrifice, I guess so.
He was bunting for a base hit.
Exactly.
I wouldn't think that they would, but they have that opportunity. That's up to the official score, but he just bunted it back too much to the mound. He was trying to get it up the third baseline. Nice job barehanding it by Grubbs and getting the out.
At that point, all you can do for Grubbs is barehand it and get rid of it. Did a good job.
They did give him a sacrifice on the play. Wisdom will step in. Freshman from Kansas City. 6 foot, 195-pound left-handed hitter. The right fielder for the Jayhawks. This ball back up the middle, into center. English headed to the plate. And the Jayhawks take a 1-0 lead. Leadoff walk comes in to score.
And percentage goes up each time. Got him over there with 2 outs and takes a ground ball up the middle to score him.
So the Jayhawks 20-5 when they score first. They are on the board here, 1-0. Diggins will step in, chase the second baseman. Right-handed hitter from Perth, Australia. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. It's quickly 0-2. Throw over, dives back in safely. I heard you talking to her earlier, and we just got a nice little package from Cap's Corner up here for you.
Yes.
Look at that. East side tailgate. It's got a great aroma. Swing and a miss. That ends the inning, but not before the Jayhawks get on the board and take a 1-0 lead. Now they're going to have to do that now, down 1-0. It will be 5-6-7 due for Texas. Schussler takes at first pitch for a strike. Junior from Llano, Texas. The DH. He's had a really good year. Steps in hitting .336 on the year. 8 homers. He's driven in 27. Off of the fist. Back out of play, and it's quickly 0-2.
93 with some movement. That's about the second or third time you've said off the fist. So this young Vagley's got some movement and a really good arm.
Well, you mentioned it. Talking about it. 7 wins on the year, seeking his 8th. Pitch rides up and in. It's 1-2. And the length that their 2 starters, their game 1 and game 2 starters, have really helped their bullpen.
They've done it consistently the entire season, starting every Friday and Saturday on the season. So, and giving you innings, that it really does. It sets up. It can basically set up roles in the bullpen when you have starters giving you 6, 7, 8 innings.
Yeah. Coach Fitzgerald talked about it. He says, we've got a guy that we like to use in the 7th, a guy we like to use in the 8th, and a guy we like to use in the 9th. And if you're getting 6 out of your starter, you can do that pretty regular.
Big Red Machine, well, not the Big Red Machine, but the 1990 Reds were able to do that with Dibble, Myers, and Charlton. A whole different animal, though.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Schussler goes down on the strike. Second strikeout of the night. Always fun at the ballpark.
That was the wrong way.
Well, it's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sidearm. We're going to work going overhand.
They're up there in that foul ball territory.
Yeah, down in Yeti Yard, ready for two. They're ready to have some fun.
That's all my friends out here.
Yeah. About 155 of you. Borba steps in, swings at the first pitch he sees and fouls it back. The freshman from Santa Ana, California. Pinch hit. Homer tied the game in the 9th last night. Slider misses down and away. Count evens. From behind vaguely, I know you get to see the camera, but from behind him, he has very little movement, Greg, in how he prepares himself and then delivers the baseball. There's not a lot of movement in this windup.
Yeah, just a little slight pivot of the foot. Now you see some guys, like last night, the closer came in, Crampton, and he was just throwing arms and elbows and throwing everything, and right here is just nice and easy, a comfortable delivery.
25th pitch of the night coming.
It makes it easier to repeat your delivery, your release point.
And that's all pitching is release point, correct?
Pretty much so. And arm speed, and release point.
Pitch in there for a strike, and it's a full count. Borba steps back in. That hit him. Rides up. Second hit batter of the game.
Yeah, that one didn't hit a pad, though. That one hit right square in the shoulder blade. That boy Cam. Cam just patting right there where he's just got hit.
9th hit batter on the year for the Kansas right-hander. Rylan Galvan will step to the plate. Sophomore from Sinton, Texas. Out of the stretch. Breaking ball misses outside for ball 1. John Nett, the center fielder, Zeke, is as deep as any center fielder we've seen play here at the Dish.
Yeah, he's about 15 to 20 yards from the track, playing way back here.
The 2-0. Pitch is downstairs. How's your feeling in the Yeti yard? Can you predict 3-0? Has he got the green light?
Yeah, I think he does right here.
Okay.
Get a fastball. I think he's thinking about hitting one out here, I think.
The 3-0. Still a throw over. Borba back in safely. Long pause, the 3-0. Not swinging. That ball gets back to the screen, but the pitch was outside. So a hit batter and a walk, and Texas with something working here with 1 out.
And sometimes, I mean, I know he's hit, what do you say, 9 now this season. Sometimes it can affect a pitcher, but after he hit Casey in the back, he threw 4 straight out of the zone.
Well, Zeke, last night, Texas was 2 for 11 with runners in scoring position. Opportunity here, first one of the night for the Horns. As Gasparino will step in, freshman from Los Angeles. Breaking ball misses for ball 1.
About the same location as last night where Gasparino got that 0-2 breaking ball and drove it right back up the middle with 2 big RBIs.
It's got 43 now on the year as he steps in. Swing and a miss on a good breaking ball in a great location, and it's even at 1-1.
Anytime you keep the breaking ball down, last night the double and the 2 home runs, the breaking balls were up above the knees and over the plate.
One chop foul on the 3rd consecutive off-speed pitch. It's 1-2 to Gasparino. D. Kennedy awaits on deck. Throw back to first. It gets away. It's down into the corner. Borba's trying to go to the plate. Here comes the throw. Not in time. This ball game is tied.
They're trying to be tricky right there. And you got an out. And you try to do a back pick. Everything's got to be perfect timing and everything. That ball gets away. Borba hustling all the way. A good slide. Right there, just going the entire time. Both runners advancing all the way around. Galvan all the way to 3rd.
Infield is back here with a 1-2 count to Gasparino. Breaking ball, foul back. Remain 1-2. Just when you look at, it doesn't matter how you get it done, but You give up a run, you're thinking, oh, now we got to play from behind, and Texas comes right back and responds. The 1-2. Strike 3 called, and a breaking ball that hits the inside corner. Third strikeout.
Yeah, you're not really looking for that breaking ball. I mean, that was inside this. I mean, this one, Gasparino would like to have back. That ball's right there. So Gasparino thinking it's in, it breaks right back over the plate.
So 2 hit batters, a walk, and 3 strikeouts. Texas without a base hit in the first 8 batters. 20th pitch of the inning coming. Misses for ball 1. Freshman from Fort Worth. Longhorns second baseman getting the start tonight. Outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Ball's upstairs, and it's 3-0.
Second batter this inning, he's gone 3-0 on.
Thomas awaits on deck. Third 3-ball count of the night. Mr. Automatic in there. That's 3-1. Zeke, top of the next inning. We're going to have your roommate in with us. Ty Harrington will.
T.Y. coming in?
T.Y.'s coming over.
All right.
The 3-1. This ball hit on the ground to third. Across the diamond. Ends the threat for Texas, but Texas does tie it up. With that, to bring you over and talk a little bit about having Zeke is the resilience of this Longhorn team. It seems like every time now in the last 14, 11-3 in the last 14, and when they've given up a run, they've come right back to answer.
They're tough. I just think they're mentally tough. I do, and we don't know how tonight's going to end. We don't know how tomorrow's going to be. We don't know what next week is. But to this path to get here, you know, to win on Sundays, to find ways to win, and you know, to put the bullpen together and patch it and do different things, and then their offense just, to me, is play tough, and really they play tough-minded defense, to be honest with you. And their mindset is, you know, they're just trying to find ways to win. That's it. I mean, and they've done it over the last couple weeks.
That pitch in there for a strike. Both of these pitchers, Zeke, we see so far, Grubbs has had some command, a little bit of command troubles. His leadoff walk led to a score. Is it something about nerves getting to this point of the year? What do you think, Greg?
No, I don't think it's nerves at all. I think it was throwing a 2-0 slider right there to miss 3-0. There's a big problem right there. But no, I mean, nerves. No, these guys have pitched. Both have started most of the season, Grubbs and Vaguely, and tonight it's just after last night's emotional ending to that game, could have carried over a little bit, but you'll see them settle in here in a minute.
We go back to the top of the order with a runner on first and nobody out, visiting with Ty Harrington. Greg Swindell in the Yeti yard. And squares to bunt. That pitch is in there for a strike. Now, between y'all two, let's go back. I hate to tell you how many years it is.
Well, then don't.
Okay. But let's go back to 1984, 85, 86, in that range, and let's talk about the difference in this ballpark, in this atmosphere, as compared to the way it was back in those days.
Well, I mean, for me and Zeke, obviously, can follow up on it too. I mean, it's gotten the crowds have gotten bigger.
More consistently
bigger. The atmosphere around it is more of a game day atmosphere. There's more energy in here, music. There's a lot more to you. Remember, there wasn't a whole lot to them, right? There wasn't a whole lot to Coach Gus. And now we got a Yeti yard as we're seeing going through there, and how explosive is that when they hit a ball out there and the party that starts.
This ball chopped on the ground. That's a fair ball. Only play for Powers to first. Nice job by Borba to step over and get the out at at first base. Down to second base.
Yeah, you know what, Keith? Peyton Powell's gotten so good over there, but this is a good play by Borba you're talking about, because he's got to slide over. You've been over there when you throw that ball inside the runner coming down the line. He's got to shift over, and still enough gap in time to make a good play at first, and he's adjusted well over there.
Well, you were an infielder. To be a good fielder, you got to have good feet.
Absolutely.
That's right. A lot of times on that play, too, when that first baseman does shift, the runner coming down the line will sometimes slow up or kind of flinch off, thinking the ball might hit him.
This ball's crisply on the ground. Flores goes across the diamond, comes down, gets the out. Took a little bit of while to see if we were going to get an out on that play.
It did, but I tell you what, you got to love the idea when you wake up as an infielder and you know Max Scruggs is throwing. You're going to get up 30 minutes earlier, and you're going to get out there because it's 4-3, 4-3, 5. I mean, you got to get there just to, Coach, give me a couple more fungo balls before because I know what's going to about to happen today. And every once in a while, he's going to give up some RBI singles because it's that three-step rule, right? The ball back up the middle. If you're positioned right, you get to it, and sometimes you don't. But his contact historically is on the ground.
Good hitter here. Shogi Naga steps in.
Well, let me say this, because we're 2 hours. I got to tell you guys something. You guys have got to agree with me. College baseball is as good as it's ever been, right? It's as big as it's ever been. And I think that it's as exciting. It's at its apex. We've never seen it like it is. You two Hall of Famers know this because you guys, and it's very rare that, you're sitting in the company of guys that got their names on the stadium, and you were talking about how big this is. But I'm convinced, and I know this, and I believe this, the Longhorn Network had as much to do with it as just about anything in what you guys have done.
This ball popped up in the infield. Peyton Powell under, puts it away, and that ends the frame. Sid Grums, finish your thought.
And I just, look.
We are proud and honored to be here, to be able to bring it to you. First pitch to JT in there for a strike. Thomas was hit by a pitch. His first time up. See his numbers on the year. Breaking ball popped up. Left side, back out of play, and JT down 0-2. Thomas, Flores, Powell here in the third. Scoreboard totals are correct. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error for Kansas. That error led to a run for Texas, who has 1 run on no hits. Has not committed a miscue. Top 3 in the order here in the third. The 0-2. This ball rifled down the right field line, just hooked foul.
He can get to that inside pitch with the best of them. Matter of keeping it fair or not. Got that one triple last night, kept it fair. This one right here. This pitch is in there. He just drops the head on it right there.
Count remains 0-2. Bagley looking into the sun, delivers. Left side back out of play. Different view now, Zeke, from the Yeti yard with the sun changing and the glares a little different.
It feels a lot better.
Well, it's cooler.
It's a lot cooler out there, yeah. Oh, totally different right now. It's almost like being a hitter with the shadow going right now. But you know what? When the twilight comes, I'll get a perfect perspective from it from out here.
Oh, yeah, we saw a ball last night. It was a major part of the game. 16 foul balls by Texas hitters. 0 by Kansas. That's hard to believe. Here in the bottom of the third. That ball swinging a miss, knocked down, fires to first for the strikeout. That's the way the third starts for Texas. 4th strikeout for Bagley. So I'll bring Jalen Flores to the plate. Strikeout victim his first time up. 46 pitches on the night for the Kansas right-hander. Look out. Ball riding up under the chin of Flores.
Yeah, you don't like it in that area.
It'll get your attention.
Get your attention. You probably will see a breaking ball right here.
How did you know? Might have been a pitcher once.
Well, pitchers like to stay away from the head. I don't think that was on purpose. I mean, you just got away from him, and then since you moved him back, you might as well slow him up on the outside.
The 1-1. Breaking ball. Stays inside.
Now you got the hitter thinking about that same. That was a breaking ball, and Flores flinching out of the way.
Well, one gets up around your noggin, you're going to move. Upstairs, 3-1. Zeke 50 pitches now with one out in the third.
Well, those foul balls were in this game, so that's
Yep.
taking up a third of those pitches.
3-1. This ball rifled into left field. Boy, I tell you, Zeke, you get the 3-1 counts. Guys are going to get the barrel out in front. You just hope it stays in the ballpark.
It stays just like that one. Yeah, that was a mean swing right there. Came inside around the head, and that one going to take some frustration out on him.
That's going to prompt a visit. First pitch in there for a strike. Powell flied to left his first time up. Drove it to the warning track. Steps back in. Jayhawks at double play depth in the infield. Downstairs, count evens.
I'm not sure where that one missed. I guess you called it down. Pretty good pitch from Vagley.
Did you see it in the air where you were? Then it was a strike. The 1-1. This ball down into right field. Flores can only advance 90 feet. Back-to-back base hits for the Horns.
Both those balls hit really well from Flores and Powell. Now you got who I'm considering the MVP of the Big 12 stepping into the box right now.
Well, his numbers in conference play are as good as any player in the conference, no question about it. See Blue 0 for 1 tonight. 17 homers, 47 RBIs, and when you look at his conference play numbers, they're outstanding. This ball humped back to second, actually short. Cranford's able to snare that. Got in on his hands for the second out of the inning.
Well, that one really got in on Max.
That'll bring Schussler to the plate.
Talking about the pitch count, Zong. They had a couple running down to the bullpen for the Jayhawks.
55 now total in the game. Vagley comes set. Good slider, swing and a miss. As you were talking about, though, Vagley comes in 7-2 on the year. It's only 63 hits and 71 innings of work. He's been outstanding all season long. Could be pitcher of the year in the Big 12. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now with 2 outs. 2 on.
Both those really good location from Vagley. Keeping the ball down and away from Schussler.
Kimball steps back in. Nice block. Arnold does a nice job. Got 2 guys behind the plate they use regularly. And when one's catching, the other plays first. English caught last night. And first today. The 1-2. Off of the fist. Steps on third. And that ends the inning. And you look at their ball club. This is a ball club that cut off by Powell on the ground ball. Throw to first in time to get English. But this is a team that's trying to make a case for the postseason.
Well, you talk about getting hot at the right time. 114 out of 19. You get to Arlington next week, anything can happen. They had a good run last year in Arlington, did the Jayhawks. You never know what will happen once you get there.
Grubbs wants a new baseball as Ashby steps in. Ten of 13. Zeke, first pitch strikes. How about 11 of 14 from Grubbs?
I don't.
Swing and a miss. It's quickly 0-2 to Ashby. Tried to check his swing, and yes, he did, said Mike Morris. Shift on. In the infield for Texas now as Flores on the right-hand side of second base. And this ball popped to right. Ballou gives a long chase. Gets out of play. Count remains 1-2. First foul ball of the night. Having fun at the ball yard. Maybe outside the ball yard. Now the second, 2 in a row. If you foul one off for the first one of the night, now you just get the second one in a row. So second foul ball of the night by the Jayhawks as Ashby steps back in. Grubbs, 44th pitch of the night coming. Very efficient so far. Did he go? He did not. And the count evens. Ball's downstairs. You can see the barrel of the bat. Did not go. This ball chopped on the ground. Flores coming quickly on the run. Fires, gets away from Borba, who might have strided just a hair too early. It gets off of his glove. The Jayhawks have a base runner. The first miscue of the night from Texas. You can see right here, Borba might have just stretched out thinking he was going to get a good throw. Learning to play first base. Sometimes you can't stretch out. They're going to give it E6, but I think when you go back and look at that, in this case, he learns more and more about playing first base. You sort of stay and then stride to go catch the ball. So a base runner now. This ball chopped foul. Cranford. Collier. Shortstop for the Jayhawks. Sacrifice bunt. His first time up. Helped them. Got a runner in the scoring position. Wisdom single to center. Put the Jayhawks on the board. Longhorns at double play depth in the infield. It's in there for a strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Did he go? The appeal. Home plate umpire Brown says he went around for the strikeout. Second of the night for Max Grubbs. Watch the barrel of the bat, folks, right here. Does he get in front of that? Yeah, I don't think he went, but he's ringed up. Wisdom will step in. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Single to center with an RBI. We will visit with Dan Fitzgerald coming up in the bottom of the fourth. Stairs. Count evens at 1-1. Breaking ball. Misses. Hitters count now 2-1. 3-1 now. Misses with a sinker. Grubbs takes a little look out to center, takes a big deep breath. Now ready to go. The 3-1 delivery. Outside corner. Ashby will be off with the pitch here. Full count. Borba placed behind the runner at first base. Grubbs set. The payoff. To left. Thomas takes a look. In position right at the edge of the track. Puts it away. 1-1 ball game. We will visit with Dan Fitzgerald. Casey Borba will lead it off here. Bagley out for his 4th inning work. This will be his 60th pitch of the ball game. See if he can find his groove. Gave up 2 hits last inning. First pitch fastball in there for a strike to Borba. Borba was hit by a pitch and came in to score on a throwing error back in the 2nd inning. Slider catches his zone quickly. It's 0-2. For a guy that's thrown 61 pitches, folks, Texas hitters have been behind 0-2, 7 batters in the ball game already. Just hadn't been able to put away Texas hitters at this point. That pitch misses outside, and that's why his pitch count's gotten up. He's gotten ahead. He just hadn't been able to put him away unless using a lot of pitches. The 1-2. Fastball popped up right side. English in foul territory, right up against the rail, makes the play. Nice play by Jake English for the first out of the inning. So Galvan will come to the plate. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error for Kansas. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for Texas. Did he go? Yes, he did. No appeal for strike 1. Twelve of 16 batters, first pitch strikes. The Kansas right-hander. This ball popped up right side. Diggins calls for it, puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning. 2 quick outs here. Don't forget, the final ever regular season Big 12 game between Kansas, not just between Kansas, but Texas and any Big 12 team will be here tomorrow afternoon, Saturday at 2:30 Central Time. The Big Horns are looking to have a big series win and catch Longhorn baseball on LHN and streaming on the ESPN app. Gasparino swing and a miss for strike 1. Slider misses, count evens. One is outside. Rays of sunlight are gone. Lights are on here. Ninth pitch of the ball game coming. In there for a strike. Count evens at 2-2. Now Zeke, where are you, Waldo?
Well, I'm in section 3, I believe. Section 3, row 7, right below Mr. Scott Wilson. I think we've all know who Scott Wilson is. We're going to talk to him pretty soon. But this is a pretty nice seat right here. I like it.
I'm telling you. Now, Zeke, you've seen an awful lot of Texas ball games, but I'm not sure you've seen 1,500.
No. This man was watching games. Maybe when you were here.
No, you didn't have to go that far, did you? The 2-2. Chop foul at the plate.
Well, I know definitely since I was here.
He was in, you'll ask him, he was in law school, and he was over at Clark Field at that time when Scott first started coming to ball games. Gasparino steps back in. The 2-2. That hit him. Third hit batter of the night for Vagley. Came into the game with 7, now has 10 total on the year. Ball rides up and in, and D. Kennedy will come to the plate. Ball riding up on that tricep, left arm. Fourth free pass of the night, 3 hit batters and the walk. D. Kennedy steps in, grounded to third, his first time up. First pitch just misses outside for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. '75th pitch of the night. Instead of throw over. Gasparino is back. He's 2 for 3 on the season in stolen bases. The 1-1. Outside. Or if you're going to run in this at bat, even though Gasparino doesn't run very often, this is a good pitch to go on. Not moving. Fastball in there for a strike, and the count evens at 2-2. Straight away and deep in the outfield for Kennedy are the Jayhawks. Long pause. 2-2 on the ground to third. Shoganaga to second for the out there, and ends the inning. We will come back. Greg's
Partner, he said you were probably in law school when he was here.
Yeah, I was sometime. No, but I was out of law school, but I remember Greg and all that.
You remember Zonk playing?
Yeah, Zonk was in 75 was his the first national championship I saw was 75.
So 1,500 games. What's the furthest point you've gone to see a game? Did you make it
Hawaii.
out to? You went to Hawaii every year?
Couple Hawaii, yeah. Then I've been to all 5 time zones, I think. You know?
It's not just. I mean, you go to every sport.
I'll go to every football. I hadn't missed a football game in 46 years, home and away.
You've seen some national championships in a few sports.
Yeah, I've seen 4 national championships in baseball and 3 in football.
Well, you know what? We appreciate you and how long you've been at this. And I mean, 1,500 games, that's quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, well,
Thank you.
You betcha.
Appreciate it.
All
Hook 'em.
right, bub. All right.
Scott Wilson
Thank you,
with
bub.
Greg Swindell. Situation here. See how Jayhawks want to play it after the short visit. Does square, pitches downstairs for ball 1. Texas adjusting their defense accordingly. Kazuski walked his first time up. Bunts, takes it with him up the first baseline. Good bunt. Can he get it out? Nice play, Max Grubbs. Never touched it with his throwing arm. He caught it in his glove and shoveled it to Borba for the out. Sacrifice works, 1-3. There. I don't think he had time to put it in his throwing hand, so just shoveled it, able to get an out. So back to the top of the order. Nitt will step in. He's grounded out twice. Once to Kennedy, once to Powell. Second and third. This pitch in there for a strike from Grubbs. See the numbers, outstanding numbers for the Jayhawk center fielder. 1 for 3 tonight with a runner in scoring position by the Jayhawks. Opportunity here, pitch misses. Count even. Great crowd here at the Dish. Next to last Big 12 ball game from Dish Falk Field. Next to last LHN broadcast from Dish Falk Field. Pitch misses inside. 2-1. Hitters count now. Fastball misses up and in. It's 3-1. Slider tried to check his swing, but he went around. And a full count. Got a lot of options now as a pitcher. Grubbs set, comes back, goes to the sinker off of the fist, bobbled, but still gets an out. Diggins moves up to third base. And the 1-3 put out. But this is a severe jam shot. Just a sinker that really rides in. Watch the ball run back into his hands. He gets really tied up right there. I mean, it hits maybe on the leather of the aluminum bat.
You look at a lot of things right there, what Max Grubbs did. Sometimes when you bobble that ball, you're going to panic to try to find it. Max did not panic one bit, got the out, but now David Pierce on his way out to the mound.
You know, it's interesting, Zeke, if you're staying with me right here, if you can hear me, Grubbs, I didn't see any indication that he was hurting in any way. Ball seemed to be at about the same velocity, but, you know, made quick visit earlier.
First batter efficiency and inherited runners that did not score.
Arnold steps in, first pitch, fastball in there, outside corner for a strike, 0 for 2 tonight. But we know he's got some pop. With a gigantic blow last night. Foul back, and it's quickly 0-2.
He missed that one by very much. He was right on that fastball.
3-2 breaking ball he got last night. Hit it in out of here to give the Jayhawks a 4-3 lead. The 0-2 fastball misses outside. Here it is right here. I mean, it's a 3-2 pitch. Bang throws him get him over slider that was just up a little bit. He deposited into the Yeti yard. Just like that, the Jayhawks had a 4-3 lead. The 1-2. This ball ripped down into the corner. Look out. Everybody seems to be okay. Everybody's taking a look and going, wow. Yet somebody was able to get a glove on it or something. But we'll do it again, 1-2. He didn't miss that one. The 1-2 again. There's that changeup that Zeke was talking about right there. Just misses downstairs.
It's a good one because, I mean, his
The 2-2. This is outside. And the count goes full. We will visit with head coach David Pierce. Bottom of the fifth, from 0-2 to 3-2. And the payoff. This ball hit well into right center. Gasparino back at the track. Goes up and makes the catch. Right up against the wall. Can't hit it any better than that, but Gasparino brings it down. 4.5 in the books through the order with Grubbs tonight. Got him through 4 2/3. Eric gets that final out, albeit 390 feet from home plate. So Thomas will step in. He has struck out and been hit by a pitch. So 0 for 1 on the day. That pitch downstairs. And it's 2-0 to Thomas. Thomas floors Powell here for Texas. Scoreboard totals are identical, 1, 2, and 1 for each club. This ball foul back. The ball that you could tell Thomas was looking for. Fastball in, just missed it. .80 pitches now for the Kansas right-hander. Vaguely misses up and away. 3-1. What a year this young man has had. 7 wins against 2 losses. This ball hit hard, but on the ground to Diggins. Up with it, fires to first. With the first out here in the 5th. Already in the Texas bullpen, and with 82 pitches here in the 5th, more than likely Jayhawks will be in their bullpen fairly quickly here, as Flores will step in. Ripped a single to left his last time up. 1 for 2. Fastball outside corner for strike 1. Still good stuff, 91 miles an hour on that heater. This ball skied left side in foul territory. Will it stay in the ballpark? Called off. Cranford makes a nice play. See him make the call late. Much easier play from him for the second out of the inning. But you see, nice job of communication, and this is the easier play for the guy coming the farthest because the ball's always coming back to you. Sho Jinaga was in a position there, but he was going to have to back up to make the play. So it was easier play for the shortstop, and 2 quick outs as Peyton Powell will step in. First pitch in there for a strike. Vaguely has gotten better. Just as his coach said. He said he's gotten better as the game goes on. He is starting to fill up the zone. All 4 of his pitches. That breaking ball down. Count evens at 1-1. Sky down the left field line. Into the stands. It's 1-2. You get one shot to get one. They're waiting for one behind the food trucks. It's a great place to hold on and try to do a cartwheel. But a hookup comes up. 1-2 to Powell. Breaking ball misses. And the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2. Skied again. Left side might be in that area where you can get another souvenir. Behind the food trucks, there it is. See? Got to be in the right spot. We're trying to a little trade. We got a trade? I'm just getting both of them. The 2-2 to Powell. Just goes around the plate. The count goes full. 90 pitches now for the Kansas right-hander. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming. Good swing, fouls it back, and we'll do it again. Final broadcast of the Big 12 baseball game on LHN tomorrow, 2:30 in the afternoon here from Dish Falk Field. The Jayhawks Longhorns will finish their regular season and head on to the postseason in Arlington. Fouled away. Still, lots of things can happen. Not sure the seeding. There's been a lot of rain. Oklahoma State still has not played a ball game at this moment. Down in Houston with all the rain that has been down there. TCU and West Virginia are underway in Fort Worth. That's a big one. 3-2. Shot foul. And the 10th pitch of the at-bat coming. Astros fan on the phone trying to figure out their score. This ball popped up. Showed Chinagi in foul territory. We'll put it away. And 1-2-3 goes Texas here in the leads at TCU. And Oklahoma State, as we mentioned, has not gotten a ball game underway in Houston with all the rain. This ball fouled away. And what is that going to do? If they can't play tonight, they can only play 2 tomorrow. And the 3-day rule means that they can only be there. So they're going to lose one of the games to weather if they don't get started tonight at some point. Tried to check his swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it is 0-2. Gorgeous night. As we'll spend it on the concourse next to the beverages in the food court. Shot foul. A lot of different things on the menu. Is Zeke back with us?
I'm right here.
I'm right here. I didn't know if you were in the food court.
I was checking scores. I have the bottom of the first in Houston.
Oh, they got underway.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. One and two now. This ball ripped into left. Thomas cuts it off. A leadoff single here for the Jayhawks in the top of the 6th. Jake English will step in. Hitting in the cleanup spot. Don't think you will see bunt here. O'Hara comes set. Skied to left. Thomas, edge of the track. Puts it away for the first out of the inning. Let's get a good view of that, Zeke.
I was right on it. Right behind the JT. The fans are ready. I don't know why. Oh, we're back. I got a monitor. I can see, guys. Yeah, I was right there with JT, looking right at the base of the warning track. Got it back in.
Well, it's high sky tonight. You know, one of the things that last night we had a ball lost. I'm going to give us some real good view of what can happen when that ball gets in the air in twilight.
Well, that was a big part of the game last night.
No question. Ashby will step in. Line to center and reached on an error. So he is 0 for 2. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. One gone here at the top of the 6th. O'Hara comes set. Off speed downstairs. Hitters count now 2-0. Fastball catches the outside corner. All right, what have you learned around the ballpark tonight, Zeke?
I learned it's a lot of walking.
Change up in the swing.
No, it's great, different views. Like from where I am now, and then when I was behind the first base dugout, the third base dugout, you get a whole different angle and perspective of the game. And it's slower out here and a lot faster in there.
Pitch misses outside as Ace Whitehead begins to toss in the Texas bullpen, along with Andre Duplantier. So both up and tossing, and a full count here. Throw over, back in safely. Big pitch. Second half of the ball game here in the top of the 6th in a tie game. Not running. Cued right off the end of the bat on a good changeup. Just got a piece of it. Blue skies and having fun. The 20th pitch from Cade. Ball hit well into center. Gasparino runs it down, puts it away for the second out of the inning. Let's take a look around the ballpark as he has been on the move. Where'd he go? He signed autographs. He went down there visiting with head coaches. Got a great picture, and then of course the cannon went off and scared him to death. Should have known that's coming. Now back in the Yeti yard. 2 outs as Cranford steps in. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Good one from O'Hara. First pitch, we get a breaking ball over first pitch. I mean, it can do a lot of things from here. You go back off the plate, you go back to the changeup, pound him in right there.
Quickly, 0-2. Kansas seeking their 16th conference win and their 30th overall. Texas, 13 games above 500, seeking 14, but the first time this season. The Longhorns have been 14 games above 500 and 19-10 in conference play. That's what's at stake in a tie game in the 6th. Did he go around? Yes, he did for the strikeout. And that ends, only allowed 25 hits, striking out 35.
Another arm out of this Kansas bullpen. Fastball, slider, changeup. You just saw that fastball at 95 from Lampe.
Blue steps in 0 for 2. Ain't nothing fancy about that, Zeke. That's just reach back and letting it go.
Hit it if you can.
And it's quickly 0-2. It's actually 1-1. Breaking ball. Sky to right. without a play. And it's 1-2. Has it cooled off a little out there, Zeke?
Yes, it has.
There you go.
Yes, it has.
That big heater went down. Breaking ball misses outside, and it's 2-2.
I might need security though.
Okay.
We got it. No, we got
Swing and a miss.
got somebody on the headset over here. Thinks he might work here or something.
It's not.
40th birthday today is what it is.
You know, our normal stat guy, but working.
Kurt turned to 40 today.
He's turning 40 today.
He's already had a doubleheader.
He's had it across the street. Regional. Schuessler steps in. Kimball 0 for 2. Struck out and grounded to third. Popped right side. Boy, nice and smooth. It's a good looking right-hander. Northwestern crowd making their way from the softball field. With a W. We'll take on the Longhorns tomorrow. Which is downstairs. 2-1 to Schuessler. Pitch misses outside. 3-1 now. Out of the stretch, set. Misses outside and a 1-out walk. And that brings Borba to the plate. He has been hit by a pitch and scored the only run of the game and popped out. Schuessler now has reached safely in 12 consecutive games.
Kimball has had a very nice season at the plate. Getting on base right there with the walk.
Downstairs. 1-0. 3 homers. He's driven in 15 for the freshman. Break a ball, dropped in there for a strike. Double play depth in the infield are the Jayhawks. Slider up. Borba steps back in. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 2-2.
Geared up for the fastball. It looked like the fastball coming out of Lanthier's hand and just could not hold up right there for Borba.
The 2-2. Got him with a good breaking ball that time. Second strikeout. Out of the bullpen.
Pretty filthy from Lantier. Well, this one didn't have as much break to it. This one goes straight down. All about location.
Galvan will step in. He has walked, popped out. Break a ball in there for a strike. See, it hasn't been really the type of series that we anticipated pitching's been in control.
Really good last night. The only difference was a couple of hanging breaking balls last night.
This ball off the end of the bat, diving, what a play! Laid out, did Wisdom and makes the catch. Outstanding play by Ty Wisdom.
Zone. He's an ex-quarterback. He's very competitive, so he's not overpowering, but he's, again, another person, a guy out there on the mound that's not afraid to get the ball over the plate.
First pitch to Wisdom in there for a strike. How does it happen that a guy makes a great play and he's the leadoff hitter?
It's mind-boggling.
I don't know. There's 9 guys out there playing. Wisdom makes that great play. Count even to him. 1-1 here. Side back out of play. One more play. I mean, if you leave your feet in the outfield, you got to catch it. He did that and able to make that play and get the out. Breaking ball hit pretty well to left. Here comes Thomas on quickly. He's able to make that play for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the 7th. Diggins will step in. Singled his last time up. 1 for 2 on the night. Kazuski on deck, a left-handed hitter, is scheduled. Breaking ball in there for a strike from Whitehead. Downstairs, count evens. To right, Blue there, makes the play for the second out of the inning. So 2 quick outs on 7 pitches for Whitehead.
That's what Ace will do. I mean, you get the ball over the plate, you're going to get hitters swinging. He locates the ball well. Occasionally, you're going to get one hit, but those right at Thomas and left, and Ballou and right.
Kazuski will step in. Lefty-lefty matchup here with 2 outs. Don't know where that was for ball 1. The 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Y'all got a packed house out there in the Yeti yard.
I was waiting for some action out here.
Fouled away.
About to wake up them orange shacks that they have out here.
Oh,
See what's happening.
There you go. Folks having a good time. On a Friday night, finals are over. Inside out to left field. 2 out single. So Net comes to the plate. He is 0 for 3 in the ballgame. Duplantier is ready to go in the Texas bullpen if need be. Big night last night for the Jayhawks center fielder. He steps in. Tried to check his swing. Went around for strike 1. Kazuski will run a little bit. 4 for 4 on this season. Whitehead throws over. Snap throw.
I was always afraid of that one. I never tried that one because I always thought my shoulder and elbow were going to go with the ball. Can't use all arm.
It is a all-arm throw, isn't it? Pitch misses. Count evens at 1-1. Chases a high one, and it's 1-2.
Big swing right there from Net. Hard to catch up with those high ones.
The 15th pitch of the inning from Whitehead. Backed it up, didn't go offer, and it's 2-2. Waiting for some action. Another throw over. Whitehead comes set. Foul back. Pretty good hack at that one. Count remains 2-2.
I got a second analyst out here, Zon.
You're getting more analysts. I like it.
You ready to go on air? You're going to call this play right here. What's this?
Hello, Miss Sarah.
She made it in for the final couple of games here at the Dish. My wife.
2-2 now. All hit pretty well into the gap in right center. This is going to be a difficult play. This is ball down against the wall. Relay coming to the plate. Not in time, and the Jayhawks take a 2-1 lead. 16th double of the year for Net.
He's had a good weekend. Had 4 hits last night. That one right there, a really good at bat. Went down and got it and drove that ball to the wall out in right center. Good relay back in. Made it close at home.
Well, they're going to try to review that. I think they're asking to review this. But left hand is on the plate before the tag. He is safe at the plate. It is a 2-1 ball game. David Pierce on his way to the mound. Arnold steps in. First pitch fastball in there for a strike. These top 2 guys in this part of the lineup for the Jayhawks have done damage all weekend. Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Steps back in.
Got to hit him with the fastballs. Look for that cutter right here. Cutter, slider, something away from Hartle.
The 0-2. There's that slider Zeke was talking about. Misses outside. Plantier comes set. Fastball, cutter. Just misses the outside corner. 2-2 now. Foul back. Good location. Got a piece of it. The 2-2. Just missed.
net with a really good at bat off Whitehead right now. Bartle doing the same here against Andre.
0-2 to 3-2. Boy, he had a good hack at that and fouled it straight back.
That little run in.
See what he goes to here. Right side, Borba able to secure it and end the inning, but not before the Jayhawks.
Since the game started, I walked about 6 miles.
But did Mose go all the way with the handheld camera with
No,
him?
he didn't have to do that. I wouldn't make Mose do that. Luckily, this camera here can zoom.
There's
and
Mose right there.
Mose is able to zoom going around.
I gotcha. Well, our guys have been outstanding. They've been with us for so many years, and both of us, you and I, tip our cap to all of them for all the time and effort and they've put in over the years. It's just Joe, thank you. All we can say is thank you all to you guys. You make it all possible.
So we talk baseball.
And then Dusty, there you go, babe. And Paul, hey, babe. Hey, Marcus. And I guess who's in the booth with me?
Who you got?
Noah. No, I'm kidding. Grandpa third. Is he got him? He did get him at first base. Had my head down.
We talk baseball. These people make it worth everything. They give us the pictures, they give us the notes, they give us the stats, they put the cameras in the right place. There's Noah right there. Yeah. Without the people you see, I mean, this is first class.
D. Kennedy will step in. These guys have done the job for so many years in rain. Oh, February here, the cold. And we miss Corny.
Well, yeah, they've set out in just torrential downpours. That UCLA game a few years ago, it rained the entire game. And they never stopped the game. So they sat out in it. And Noah might not have had to. He's our booth guy. Moses up there a little bit.
And then I tell you what, tonight, how about Spencer and Andy, the work they did to get you.
Get my ears.
Getting everything out to you.
Be able to
getting
hear.
everything out there. You get a monitor and make everything work.
I got my own camera. I got my own monitor. Good cutter right there from Lanthier to get Kennedy. Yeah, I mean, this is awesome. We wanted to do it before, just never had the, I don't know, permission maybe. And tonight has made it all worthwhile. It's a perfect evening. The score could change a little bit for us, but it's only 2-1. But this has been fun just to go around, because we sit up in a booth wherever we do games. And next week we'll be like a mile high in Arlington. And just to see a different perspective, because in 12 years, we watch games from a booth. We don't watch it from down in the stands or in the Yeti yard. So it's been fun to be able to do that.
And making everything happen. Breaking ball misses outside. 2 outs now here at the bottom of the 7th inning. Back to the top of the order. Thomas is 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch. So he's reached once. 1-1 count. On the ground, right side. Higgins has it. Fires to first, and 1-2-3 goes Texas in the bottom of the 7th. Last two, and last two have been pretty good ones. This ball hit pretty well to right. Blue on the track puts it away for the first out of the inning.
That will scare you as a starting pitcher. You see Max Blue at the last second had to change course. You think it's a can of corn, and all of a sudden it made a little scary there at the end.
Goes as an out, though, as Jake English will step in. English has walked and scored in this ball game. 0 for 2. He drove one to the warning track and deep left his last time up. Duplantier, 92 on the black that time.
Yeah, the last few outings, I mean, the cutter's been 86, 87. The fastball hasn't been much faster, but tonight got a little more juice.
Did he go? Yes, he did. And 2 quick outs here in the 8th. Watch the barrel of the bat, folks.
Watch Dre. He knew it immediately.
What's that barrel? Does it cross the plate? Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
does. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the 8th for the Jayhawks. As Ashby will step in. He's hit 2 balls right on the button tonight. He's 0 for 3. He's lined to center twice. 2 good plays by Gasparino. Pitch in there for a strike, and it's quickly 0-2.
And Dre's steadily filling up that strike zone tonight.
Shift employed by the Texas infield with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks. Duplantier gets the job done as Hill goes to first base. First pitch downstairs for ball 1. Flores 1 for 3 as he steps in. This ball hit pretty well to left. A little bit on the end of the bat. Zuski able to make the play right up against the track.
It was a little off, just off the barrel from Jalen. Took off good.
Thought you were going to get some excitement.
Well, I got started to get out of my seat. I might have had to run through the wall over there to get it. Hey, I'll run through the wall for an out or a homer or whatever.
Peyton Powell will step in 1 for 3. Moore and Kane, 2 right-handers warming in the Jayhawk bullpen here with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Breaking ball downstairs. Hitters count now 2-0 for Powell. They appeal. He did not go. Powell will step back in. Breaking ball up, but in there for a strike. 2-1. Went around the plate that time. The hitters count again, 3-1.
First time he's gone away from Peyton, been pounding him in.
Yeah. Well, you're looking to drive something in the gap right here as a hitter. The 3-1. Just underneath it. And pulled it foul. 3-1 breaking ball.
They throw it 3-1. You think they're going to come back 3-2 with it?
He's done an outstanding job since coming in out of the bullpen in the 6th inning. Misses up and away. The Longhorns have the tying run on first base here with 1 out. Max Ballou strides to the plate. Ballou second in the Big 12 with 17 homers. 0 for 3 tonight. As he steps in, outfield for the Jayhawks. Extremely deep and no doubles situation here. Bender in there for a strike. The 0-1. Big hat comes up empty.
Same location as strike one. Could not make contact with that one. That's one you want. Put away sliders the one low and in.
So 0-2 now. Runs the fastball away. Checked his swing. Might have been something off speed. He only says 84. And it was really running away from Powell.
I think it's one of the few changeups that he throws. That one did run really away from Max.
Set again. Breaking ball goes around the plate. And the count evens at 2-2.
40th pitch coming up from Lanthian since he's been in the ballgame.
Foul back. We'll do it again. Lou will step back in. Hit on the ground, off of the glove. Can they get an out? They can't get one anywhere. That's nice hustle. And the Longhorns have a couple on here. That was nice. Diggins did a great job right here. Zeke almost looking like he was going to get an out.
He came off the bag, maybe not enough right there. Tried to backhand. He was thinking about turning that double play before. Is he frustrated with himself and then cannot get an out?
First runner in scoring position since the third inning for Texas. And we will have a pinch hitter for Kimball Schuessler. It will be Porter Brown to come on to pinch hit in the DH position. So the senior from San Antonio, transfer, TCU, will come on here. Runners at first and second. And what is a 2-1 Kansas lead?
Porter hit one good last night. Just got under it, hit it to the track out in right center.
First pitch downstairs for ball one with a breaking ball. Zeke, you've come out of the bullpen. You come out of the bullpen and at 42 pitches. Is this window closing?
Yeah, it starts, unless you've been the long man, it can be a lot.
The pitch misses outside where he was just filling up the zone. Now pitching from behind in the count.
And that's an indication too. When you start to pitch behind, you're not getting ahead. Velocity's still there at 93. Slider starting to hang outside.
2-0 breaking ball dropped in there for a strike. Bullpen is ready to go if need be for the Jayhawks. So 2-1 to Brown. Missed outside, 3-1. One pitch in one spot if you're a hitter. The 3-1. Yanked foul on a 3-1 breaking ball. We'll do it again with a full count.
Thinking if that's a fastball, that's out on Comal, but breaking ball heading just out front enough to pull it foul.
Porter steps back in. Big pitch here, 3-2. Swing and a miss, got him with a breaking ball for the strikeout. Third, fourth since coming into the game.
It's one of those counts where you just want to get it over the plate, get it close, and Porter just swings right through it.
So it'll be Casey Borba Ninth inning heroics last night for Borba as he steps in. 0 for 2, scored the only run of the game for the Longhorns to this point. Slider swing and a miss. 48 pitches now out of the bullpen. Borba steps back in. This ball hit pretty well on the ground, but playable to first, and that ends the inning and the threat for sacrifice. Struck out twice, so he is 0 for 2. First pitch foul back. I think this is one of those innings where you really got to throw a 0 up if you're Dre.
Well, it's very important. I mean, you give yourself just one down. It just seems like when you're down a couple or more, it just you put more pressure on yourself, thinking you have to get on base in the bottom of the ninth, and you keep it at 1. It just takes one swing of the bat to tie it up.
It's one of the things the Longhorns have done very well all season long is hit the ball out of the ballpark.
And we saw that last night. Casey Borba tied the game up, and then the double by Flores wins it.
The 0-2. Breaking ball backed up, but backed up in the zone. Third strikeout in a row for Duplantier.
First one looking. Sometimes you get away with them. Got away with that one right there. To Cranford.
Wisdom steps in. First pitch swinging. This is going to be a foul ball. First base line. Made a heck of a catch earlier in this game in right field to take away a base hit from Galvan and maybe extra base hit. On the night at the plate, he is 1 for 3. "11 straight strikes thrown by Duplantier."
They don't want to jinx anyone. I think it's the best we've seen Dre all year.
No question.
Velocity's up, location is up, working ahead a lot.
Look out. This ball fouled off. And it's 0-2. 12 in a row in the zone. And a souvenir. You got to hold on. They hand it to him that time. And a big smile.
First one couldn't secure it, Zonk.
Yeah. Second one was happy about it, though. One man's good fortune is the pain for another one. Time called. One of the defensive timeouts as Duplantier and Galvan.
Was the pitch clock down?
No, I think they were trying to get on the same page with communication and the baseball. As Dre wanted another one, threw that one out. 20 pitches now, 17 of them in the strike zone.
That's filling it up.
Downstairs, 1-2 now to the Kansas right fielder. Laid off of that one. Pretty good pitch.
Hey, you saw Dre's reaction. I mean, that ball didn't break till it was about 58 feet. That's tough to lay off.
The 2-2. Tied him up inside, and we'll do it again. Peeking ahead to the ninth. It will be the bottom third of the order due for Texas. Well, pause the 2-2. Fouled off left side. Good at bat from the freshman for the Jayhawks. 7th pitch coming. Did he check his swing? Yes, he did. Said Mike Morris, third base umpire. We'll do it again with a full count. Watch the barrel. I believe he got it checked. 3-2. This ball rifle to right. Blue has to play it on a hop. Quality at bat. Second hit of the night. Wisdom.
You see Max thought about it for a second, but he's been burned on a couple this year, so he's going to keep him at first with a single.
We're going to have a pinch runner. It's Chris Jans will come
Thought
in.
about it right there.
So Chase Jans, excuse me, comes on to pinch run. Diggins will step in. 1 for 3 on the night. First pitch in there for a strike. Plantier comes set. Popped up right side. Back into the stands. And back out on the field to play. Goes into one section, comes down on the field, and then back to another section. 0-2. Just outside. 1-2 now. Yeti Yard ready to explode. The 1-2. Just missed. Count evens.
Not sure where that one was. Very good pitch by Dre.
Up to 30 pitches now. 31st of the night for Duplantier. Fouled off. We'll do it again.
And now you got him thinking that zonk. I think if you can get that cutter in that same location, I know I say it all the time, but you just tried to protect the fastball. If you can cut it, get it off the barrel, possibly get a swing and miss.
Or a ground ball. The 2-2. Breaking ball stays up. Jans could be off here. Try to stay out of the double play. Oh, 2 to 3-2. Plantier thinks he might be running. Not running. 3-2. Outside corner, strike 3 call. 4th strikeout for Duplantier.
We talk about a lot of them in a 3-2 count being too close to take. This is another one right here. Looks like it could be up and away, but got the call for the second out of the inning.
Zewski will step in. singled his last time up, has sacrificed and walked. So he is 1 for 1 with a run scored. It's on the ground into left field, and he stays perfect on the night. Second hit of the night. So runners move up. Couple on here with 2 outs and back to the top of the order.
Come on, baby.
John Nett has been big. He's 5 for 9 in this series as he comes to the plate here. 1 for 4 tonight. KU 1 for 6 with a runner in scoring position in the ball game tonight, but lead here 2-1. Foul back for strike 1. Plantier has fetched 9 batters. Zeke, all 9 first pitch strikes.
I'm telling you, this is the best I've seen Dre. Maybe the best we've seen him since he's been here.
Binder in there for a strike,
Yeah,
and it's
he's
quickly 0-2.
A guy that's 5 for 9 in the series. He's got 73 hits on the year, and he just pretty much buckled him right there with that curveball.
Comes set, crowd comes into it for Texas. The 0-2, way outside, that gets away from Galvan. And everybody advances 90 feet.
You can see Dre talking to himself before that pitch right there. Almost as if he's trying to do too much with it. Spiked it off into the turf.
Set to go now, couple in scoring position. The 1-2. Ooh, nice play to pick that by Galvan.
I don't know how he did that one either. Just threw the body out there and threw the glove with it.
Count goes to 2-2. Nett steps back in. Got him with a breaking ball for the strikeout. That ties a career high for Duplantier.
Looking here, get base runners.
Chase Jans is in left field. Mike Kazuski moves from left to right. Those are the changes defensively, and then Cooper Moore on the mound as Rylan Galvan will step in. Rylan 0 for 2 as he steps in with a walk. Moore set. First pitch misses downstairs for ball 1. Galvan, Gasparino, Kennedy due for Texas. .1-0 in there for a strike, and the count evens.
Getting feisty out here in the Eddie Yard. They want some action. Yeah, a little group over there.
Having some fun. Off speed, misses outside. 2-1 to Galvan. Shot foul at the plate on a big hack, and the count evens. Scott Wilson, 1,500 game. Consecutive game for the Longhorn fan. And the 2-2 to Galvan. On the ground to short. For throw across in the dirt. Nice pick on the other end for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone as Gasparino. Stride to the plate. Out in the on-deck circle. comes Jack O'Dowd. 12 home runs as a freshman this season. The record co-owned for Brooks Kiefsnick and Jeff Ontiveros with 14. First pitch misses outside for ball one. Oh for 2 tonight.
Got one out here. You want an opportunity here to tie the ball game up, getting a base run.
Pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. Yeah, you'd love to get back to the top of the order. That means you have the tying run on base. The 1-1. Downstairs, 2-1. Moore set. Right down Broadway, and it's 2-2. The 2-2. Misses outside. And the count goes full.
Not too often you see a power arm go to a changeup there with 2 strikes. Trying to fool Gasparino.
Fans making some noise here for Texas. 3-2 pitch to Gasparino. Pokes it down the right field line, but it's going to fade. Foul. Off-speed pitch there as well.
Gasparino has such a long reach that you really have to, wasted a lot. He was able to get to that ball way outside.
Might have been ball 4. We'll do it again. Standing and cheering in places. Gasparino steps back in. The payoff. Foul back, and we'll do it again.
Gasparino would like to have that one back. You can see him gasp a little bit after he fouled that one off.
You got to wash that away and step back in and become a hitter again. The 3-2. Pulled foul. Definitely a ball up and in that time. 9th pitch of the at-bat coming.
Land Shark working out here in the Yeti yard.
They are. The payoff again. Change up. Foul back. A 10-pitch at bat here.
As a pitcher, Cooper Moore's shaking his head like, I've thrown everything up there. He keeps fouling them off. You'd hate to waste one way in the dirt right here and take a chance on walking Gasparino, who doesn't walk very often.
The 3-2 again. It does go inside, and Gasparino's 10th walk of the year puts the tying run on first base here with 1 out.
Very good. That at bat right there by Gasparino. Fouling some pitches off, knowing he needs to get on base. Doesn't walk much and took his walk right there. Pretty decent speed too on first.
We will have a pinch hitter as the senior from Nashville, Tennessee, Jack O'Dowd, will step in to get some baseball off of the field. Things cleared up in the outfield, and we'll be ready to play. O'Dowd will step in as the pinch hitter. So Moore looks in. Gasparino with decent speed at first. Moore set. First pitch in there for strike 1. 4 homers for O'Dowd as he steps in. Swing and a miss. And it's quickly 0-2 to O'Dowd. Top of the order, and Jared Thomas awaits on deck. Outfield extremely deep. Trying to cut off the no doubles. The 0-2. On the ground into right field. Gasparino rounds second. On his way to third, Longhorns have the tying run 90 feet away with 1 out. We will have a pinch runner. Duplantier, younger brother, Jaden Duplantier will come on to pinch run for Jack O'Dowd after the pinch hit. So Duplantier will be the runner at first base. Snake Farm, as his nickname goes. Jared Thomas, the scheduled hitter, as digs in. Moore comes set. First pitch, fastball outside corner for strike 1. Gets his sign, toes the rubber. Thomas steps back in, throw over to Plantier. That was closer than I think he was expecting.
A little closer than you want over there.
20th pitch coming from Cooper Moore. Lashed foul. Thomas down quickly, 0-2. One of the most productive players in the Longhorn lineup. Down 0-2 here. 80 hits on the year. He's driven in 42. Has an 0-2 count. This one rifled into left field, and the Longhorns have tied it up. Duplantier trying for third, head first, slot safe. Inside out on a fastball that was up and just rifled it the other way, Zeke.
Yeah. Second consecutive 2-strike base hit. Gumbo getting it all the way to third base. Jared Thomas making it to second base. We got 1 out.
The infield is up. They do have an open base. Righty-righty matchup as the hero from last night. Jalen Forrest steps in a 2-2 ball game. Moore's first pitch upstairs for ball 1. Longhorn fans on their feet. Winning run 90 feet away at third base with 1 out. Ripped foul. Count evens at 1-1. Moore set. 1-1 delivery. This ball hit the center. Longhorns are going to walk it off. Back to back. last two, and these last two have been pretty good ones. This ball hit pretty well to right. Blue on the track puts it away for the first out of the inning.
That will scare you as a starting pitcher. You see Max Blue at the last second had to change course. You think it's a can of corn, and all of a sudden it made a little scary there at the end.
Goes as an out, though, as Jake English will step in. English has walked and scored in this ball game. 0 for 2. He drove one to the warning track and deep left his last time up. Plantier, 92 on the black that time.
Yeah, the last few outings, I mean, the cutter's been 86, 87. The fastball hasn't been much faster, but tonight got a little more juice.
Did he go? Yes, he did. And 2 quick outs here in the 8th. Watch the barrel of the bat, folks.
Watch Dre. He knew it immediately.
What's that barrel? Does it cross the plate? Yes,
Oh, yeah.
It does. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the 8th for the Jayhawks. As Ashby will step in. He's hit 2 balls right on the button tonight. He's 0 for 3. He's lined to center twice. 2 good plays by Gasparino. Pitch in there for a strike, and it's quickly 0-2.
And Dre's steadily filling up that strike zone tonight.
Shift employed by the Texas infield with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks. Duplantier gets the job done.